The Five Nights at Freddys franchise has captivated fans for over a decade with its eerie animatronics, cryptic lore, and unsettling mysteries. Spanning multiple games, books, and a recent movie adaptation, the story of FNAF is complex, filled with twists and constantly evolving. While different interpretations exist, this video will attempt to piece together a cohesive timeline, starting from the early days of Fazbear Entertainment to the tragic events that shaped the dark and mysterious world of Five Nights at Freddys. The story begins in the 1970s, when a company called Fazbear Entertainment first emerged. Initially, it focused on making mascot costumes and props for carnivals and seasonal events like the Fall Fest. Among their creations were various characters including a bird, an elephant, and the most beloved duo, Fredbear and Bonnie. Due to their popularity, Fazbear Entertainment decided to establish a standalone restaurant called Fredbear's Family Diner. Unlike other dining establishments at the time, this location featured life-sized mascots that entertained families while they ate. However, something sinister lurked beneath the surface. A catastrophic event occurred when one of the animatronics from the Fall Fest malfunctioned, causing a massive fire that destroyed most of the event's attractions. Though the details of this incident remain unclear, it marked a turning point for Fazbear Entertainment. The company moved away from using simple mascot costumes and decided to focus on a new era of animatronic technology. Two key figures emerged as the driving force behind this innovation: William Afton and Henry Emily. William, a businessman, handled the financial and operational aspects of the company, while Henry, a skilled engineer, designed and built the animatronics. Together, they introduced Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, advanced robotic mascots that would define the future of Fazbear Entertainment. These new characters were spring-lock suits, meaning they could function both as animatronics and as wearable costumes for employees. This design was meant to allow flexibility in entertainment, but would later prove to be incredibly dangerous. One of the most infamous events in the FNAF timeline is the Bite of 83. William Afton had a son, often referred to as the Crying Child, who was terrified of the animatronics. His older brother tormented him by repeatedly scaring him with the robot mascots. On his birthday, his brother and his friends took their bullying too far and forced him into Fredbear's mouth. Tragically, the spring lock mechanism failed, crushing the boy's head. This horrifying accident led to the closure of Fredbear's Family Diner. The Afton family was never the same after this event, and it became one of the key moments in the downward spiral of William Afton. Following the closure of Fredbear's, Fazbear Entertainment rebranded and opened Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. This location featured new animatronic mascots including Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. While the restaurant thrived for a time, a new series of tragedies began unfolding. One of the darkest moments in Fazbear Entertainment's history was the disappearance of 5 children at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Unbeknownst to the public, William Afton, now fully embracing his sinister nature, was behind these disappearances. Using a yellow Spring Bonnie suit, Afton lured the children into a back room and murdered them. Their bodies were never found, but soon after, the animatronics began exhibiting strange behaviours. It was later revealed that the spirits of the murdered children had possessed the animatronics, seeking revenge on their killer. Due to the negative publicity surrounding the incident, the restaurant was shut down. However, Fazbear Entertainment continued to open new locations, attempting to escape its tainted past. During this time, William Afton had started his own venture, Afton Robotics. He designed a new set of animatronics, this time with a hidden, sinister purpose: to kidnap and kill children. This led to the creation of Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rentals, featuring animatronics like Circus Baby, Ballora, and Funtime Freddy. Afton's own daughter, Elizabeth, was fascinated by Circus Baby, despite her father warning her to stay away. One day, Baby's built-in claw mechanism activated and killed Elizabeth, leading to her soul becoming trapped within the animatronic. With another tragedy striking his own family, Afton shut down the facility, though it later operated secretly as an underground rental service for animatronic performances. As Fazbear Entertainment continued to decline, William Afton returned to one of the abandoned Freddy Fazbear Pizza locations. He was being haunted by the spirits of the children he had murdered. In a desperate attempt to escape, he hid inside his old spring body suit. However, the spring locks failed, crushing him inside the suit and trapping him in agony. He was left to rot inside the suit for decades, becoming the grotesque animatronic known as Springtrap. Years later, Michael Afton, William's surviving son, attempted to undo his father's crimes. He took on various security guard roles at Fazbear locations, investigating the haunted animatronics. Eventually, he became involved with Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, a front set up by Henry Emily. The goal was to lure all remaining haunted animatronics, including Scrap Baby, Molten Freddy, Lefty, and Springtrap, into one place. Henry burnt down the pizzeria, attempting to free the spirits and end the cycle of suffering once and for all. Despite the supposed end of Fazbear Entertainment, the company rebranded once again, this time as Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. However, it was later revealed that Afton survived once again as Burntrap, attempting to regain control of his animatronic army. With new characters like Glamrock Freddy and Gregory, FNAF Security Breach introduced a fresh mystery, hinting that the story is far from over. The FNAF timeline is a complex and haunting tale of ambition, greed, and tragedy. From the rise of Fredbear's Family Diner to the fall of William Afton, each event in the timeline adds another layer to the dark history of Fazbear Entertainment. With new games and lore constantly expanding, fans continue to speculate about what's next in the FNAF universe. Despite its terrifying nature, FNAF remains one of the most fascinating and intricate horror franchises of all time, keeping players engaged in unraveling its ever-evolving story.